My name is Paul Harvey and this is a Market That video. So today I wanted to talk about the 5 things that you can do, very simple things that need to be in place or you can do that will improve your digital marketing. And on the face of it, they are very simple process to set up, but you know, they're not going to, in the whole of them, they're not going to actually change anything in terms of your business unless you do something with them. But unless they're in place, you can't go back in time, because what these things do is they gather information for you, for your business, so that when the time comes to use that information, you've got it. So the first one is Google Analytics. If you've got a website set up and you're not using Google Analytics, then you are running blind. You've got this site set up and you have no idea how successful it's being or what it's doing, because you are running completely blind with it. So that's the first one. Have analytics on your website. Have it set up properly so it's there working for you. Number 2 is open a Google AdWords account and link it to your analytics account. And this will allow you in analytics to then set up remarketing lists. And these are lists of people that have visited your site, like all people that ever visit your site. The second one will be like people visited in the last 30 days, the last 7 days. So you can build lists of people within Google of people who have visited your website, and using Google advertising, you can actually talk directly to them. Very valuable, because let's face it, you know, of all the people visiting your site, only 3% are in a position to buy anything. The other 67% are in the question about whether they're going to buy anything, and the other 30% couldn't care less. So, you know, if you are only thinking about the 3%, you really are missing out on the majority of the traffic. The other thing to set up is conversion tracking. Now, you do that either in AdWords or you do that in analytics. If you're not running advertising, then it's best done in analytics. So that is where you set up a goal on the analytics site and say, okay, if anyone comes here, I want to call that a success. So that might be if they go to a page, a contact page of yours, that might be called a success because they've come to your contact page. It might be if they've downloaded something from you and they've gone to the thank you page. It might be they've bought something and then the thank you page. So there's all sorts of options here. But the key is that you set up conversion tracking or goal tracking within Google Analytics, because that will tell you when things are working and being successful. Okay, that was 3 items. The fourth one is to use, well, I guess fourth one probably would have been the remarketing lists as well, setting those up. But okay, and the last one, actually, the 5th one then, is going to be putting onto your website the Facebook tracking pixel. Now this is going to your Facebook account, going to the advertising manager and sort out the tracking pixel. It's unique to each individual advertiser, so it can't be set up by anybody else. It has to be set up by you on your account. Get that code to your webmaster and put it on the website. Now what that does, it builds a list within Facebook so that you can advertise to people in Facebook about your website. And the adverts will only appear to people who have been to your website. You can see, so these 5 things, I'll go back from them again. Google Analytics, Google AdWords, remarketing lists for AdWords, the Facebook pixel, and conversion tracking. I've got the order wrong, but you know what I mean. Those are the critical things. If you have them on your website, when it comes time for you to do some digital marketing, you've got all the tools you need to find customers, bring them to your site, convert them into buyers. And that's it. Anyway, if you want to know more about that kind of thing, pop on my contact page and let's have a chat about it. This has been Paul Harvey. This is a Market That video, talking about the 5 things that can power your digital marketing. All the best.